So I'm Sam Konieczny. I'm here with Solid State Marine. So this is really cool. This is 120 amp hour 12 volt, and I'm telling you, it is super light. And so because I'm so concerned about how much weight is on this boat, but I want to maximize the amount of power that I can utilize, weight really matters. And that's where these batteries really shine. We're gonna go through and just put the batteries in. These are all custom battery boxes just for these batteries and just for this boat. This one battery is a 12 volt, 120 amp, and it's going to power just my electronics. So that just slides right in, and our quick connect, we're done. That's done. And then we're gonna go and we'll put in the next 12 volt. This is the identical one to this. And all this battery is for is to power my lighting. What you're not seeing today in this video is how much lighting I have in this boat. There's about 50,000 lumens of LED lighting inside this boat, inside the actual hull itself. So at night, the entire boat will glow. I've got button lights underneath here. I have LED floodlights here, also in the back. Those are about 5,400 lumens each. We're gonna just put these in here, and everything just slides in, fits perfectly. I made these boxes out of the same material that the boat is made, high density polyethylene. So that's good. And then the big boy is next. Now, this battery's awesome. This is a 36 volt, 120 amp hour solid state marine lithium ion battery. This is an incredible battery, and it powers the Garmin Kraken trolling motor that this boat is set up with. Now everything just sets in nicely. I have quick disconnects, boom. Our circuit breakers are all here. Everything's good. Let's get this shut down, and we're gonna start putting the other accessories on this boat. We're just gonna open that up. Everything here, these are my pliers. These are my Bubba scissors. Everything's tethered up. This is my livescope plus with a Sniper Marine custom pole. This part will just drop right in. My day job is pretty much doing work behind a computer, and I kind of just have self-taught myself. We're gonna get the fish finder decks on. I'm gonna get all my tackle. I'm gonna set up the rod holders, and then we're gonna launch, and we'll put the trolling motor on. Go take this out for a spin. This is what we would call a deck, and you know, it's so easy just to put these on, because they just snap into place and the back clips. That's it. That's in. And so if you're you know, traveling and you don't want this to be exposed, you just pop these off, like kind of carry them around like an iPad almost. But I like that, especially when I'm traveling to tournaments, because yes, this stuff is expensive. And I've heard horror stories of people losing some of their gear, unfortunately, whether it was at a gas stop or at the hotel they were staying at. So if I'm parked for the night, I'll just pop these off and bring them inside with me. And it just gives me a little bit more peace of mind. So same thing with this one. You just pop on, you're good. Now we'll turn these on, and they just sync up. As I got more and more into the sport and I started traveling, I mean, I'll go out 20 miles onto a lake. Like when I'm on Lake Memphremagog, I could be 15, 20 miles up. And so when you're going, you know, 3.5 miles an hour top speed, it takes a little while. And I said, how can I increase my speed, you know, maximize the amount of fishing time I have? Well, the only way to do it was by upgrading the trolling motor. I chose 36 volt because if I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna go all out. It's just been amazing with these solid state marine batteries, because my range just on one of those batteries, the 120 amp 36 volt, is somewhere in the range of 40 miles on one charge. And to put that, 40 miles, to put that in perspective, it just seems inconceivable that that battery has that much power, but it does. I have fished 2 and 3 days, 8 to 10 hours each, and still had power left and not had to recharge that battery. You know, I was originally gonna get a 60 amp 36 volt, but in doing my research on the draw of this trolling motor, it became clear that I needed a little bit more oomph, so I went with the 120 amp, and I've never drained it. This is our Garmin Kraken, and you can see on the bottom of it, it's got that GT56 transducer already part of the motor itself. One of the coolest things is their mounting bracket here. So you can see the Garmin mounting bracket, it's cantilevered, and all you do, just slide it in like that, boom. And then there's a little handle bracket that you slide in. This goes on the other side, and you just pop that in like this. You have a, like usually a little cotter pin or something, but I use a little lock so that, I don't know, just, it makes it a little harder for someone to walk away with it. The plugs in here, these are all Nucanoe, and they are made just for this trolling motor. And then because we have the GT56 transducer, this wire right here gets connected. My sonar goes and starts feeding off of the GT56 transducer. The game changer on this trolling motor that just blows my mind is how it is steered and how you control it. So you can control this with your Garmin watch if you have one. You can also control it through your Garmin fish finders and the chart plotters that are on there. You can set your whole route and it will just follow that exact path. And the final way that you can control it is with their remote. And their remote is unlike anything that I'm aware of in the industry. You can control it through what's known as gesture control. So I don't hit buttons to turn like left, right. I just hold one button down, and the remote, wherever I turn it in my hand, is where this trolling motor will track. So think of it maybe like a Nintendo Wii or whatever, like device. It knows where it is. It's got some sort of I don't know if it has a gyroscope system in it or some type of calibration. You have to calibrate the remote in order for that functionality to work, but it's pretty awesome. All right, guys. So wanted to thank you for taking the time to let me show you all about this boat. Wanted to thank Solid State Marine for their support and also for the incredible product that they have. I highly recommend you guys go out and check them out. You can go to solidstatemarine.com. I also have an Instagram channel here, which is just Preachin Bass. So it's preaching without a G, Bass, Preachin Bass. And there'll be some more posts on that coming soon. Really appreciate everybody's time.